Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's the first of the month, or probably the second when this goes up, because I have great time management. So, yeah, Caps recap coming on a different day because I just. I don't know. Like for September, I just wasn't like feeling all that great for some reason, which is why like uploads were a bit weird. I just felt like I was just going to take like more time for myself just to like relax what with everything that's going on in my life and all the different things I had going on the YouTube channel. And yeah, you just like scale back a bit and focus on doing Donkey Kong and Super Mario 64, as well as finishing up Link to the Past and Pikmin. And yeah, of those last two things, only one has happened, but hopefully I will have Pikmin 2 finished this week alongside Donkey Kong 64 and Super Mario 64. At least, will that end this week if I keep doing the 5 stars per video? Yeah, it should, barring anything catastrophic happening. But yeah, after that sort of makeshift break of sorts, I'm feeling a lot better and a lot more optimistic going into October. But because of that makeshift break and the schedule shenanigans that happened because of it, some of my early plans are going to be altered a bit. So regarding upcoming things, as stated at the end of Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair, at least I think I said it there. Well, whenever I said it, now that Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair is done, I will be starting up the second Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney game whose name escapes me right now. I think it's Justice for All. Is that the second one? It might be the third one. I don't know, but whatever the second one is called, that's what's going to be starting up very soon. Maybe this week, maybe not, it'll depend. I mean, I should probably try to hurry up and just like wrap up Pikmin 2 and Donkey Kong 64 first before I start focusing on new things. But who am I to use actual logic on my channel? And now that Link to the Past is finally done, I can finally start uploading Legend of Zelda Oracle of Ages. It's a shame I've had so many parts of that just done, but waiting for me to finish Link to the Past before I finally start uploading those. But yeah, finally, like a year after I intended to start LPing it, I can finally start Oracle of Ages. And then previously I did say I was going to start up Pikmin 3 next as the Wii U game I was going to do. But like I said, because of the scheduling shenanigans and the fact that we're in a spooky month right now, I'm going to go ahead and switch things up to a spooky Wii U game in place of Pikmin 3. Though, I mean, technically, Pikmin 3 does get a little spooky at times. Some of those bosses are quite horrific. But no, instead of Pikmin 3, which I still intend to do, just gonna wait a while, gonna be starting up Fatal Frame 5, Maiden of the Black Water. I think that's the US subtitle. I just call it Fatal Frame 5. You don't really use the subtitles when you talk about Fatal Frame games. But yeah, that's going to be my spooky LP of this year. May wait to start it up until next week, though, because of the fact that, like, as of right now, Mario 64, Donkey Kong 64, and Pikmin 2 are still unfinished. But more than likely, all three of those will wrap up this week, barring anything bad happening. So yeah, at its earliest, Fatal Frame will start up this Friday, but I wouldn't really count on that starting until next week, maybe. And of course, I still intend to wrap up all these like hanging bonus part things that I've left undone, as well as other things that have just been unfinished. Yeah, I'm just going to work on those bit by bit. I probably won't have a system in place on what I do when I do it, i.e. going in reverse order from when I started them or starting at the very first thing I left unfinished. It'll probably just be on a mood basis. But I'll still try to like actively be working on something that's unfinished until I'm all caught up. But I'm definitely going to have these Star Fox Zero bonus parts start going up first, as well as the final bonus part for Danganronpa 1 and the stuff I gotta do for Danganronpa 2. No rhyme or reason to choosing to do those. Well, probably because they're both like among the most recent things on the channel, so I might as well. But yeah, you know, it is what it is. I kind of lost track of how I was talking and how blah, blah, blah. So yeah, that's pretty much it for what's going to be going down in terms of like uploads on the main channel. Bonus parts / unfinished series things will be going up on the weekends, and Fatal Frame, Oracle of Ages, and Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney 2 will be weekday uploads. So one of them will probably be like updated every day while the other two will alternate. You know, not trying to burn myself out and just do like too many things at once here. That I've fallen into that trap multiple times before in the past, but yeah, trying to do better, I say every freaking update. But I do feel this is manageable because just like Danganronpa, Phoenix Wright is a visual novel. Granted, it's like a hybrid visual novel where there is like actual gameplay involved, but at its heart, it's still a visual novel. It doesn't take a lot to record. There's not much I have to like edit out or cut out, and yeah, like I'm not going to be stuck on parts for forever. So I can just easily bulk record a lot of that and just have that go up whenever there's breaks in the other games that require a little more that goes into them, like Oracle of Ages and Fatal Frame. But moving on from all of that, in addition to the spooky LP of October, we're also going to be doing some spooky game streams. As of right now, they're going to be every Friday, with the first one being this Friday, of course. You know, if we're going to go every Friday, then obviously the first Friday of the month has to be whatever. But yeah, 4 spooky games are going to be the focus of each of these streams. Games may or may not carry over to the next stream or might preempt another game. Well, maybe some will. The 4 games are Silent Hill 1, Metroid Fusion, Left 4 Dead, and Environmental Station Alpha. In the case of Left 4 Dead, just in case we're unable to stream that, it will probably be replaced with another session of one of the other spooky games, or maybe Don't Starve Together or The Forest. Just throwing those out there. I say that because of the situation that arose when we tried to stream Saints Row the Third. I heard horror stories of trying to do certain 3D games with OBS, but wow. So yeah, if I find out that I'm unable to stream Left 4 Dead in a quality that's halfway decent, it will be replaced. The same preemption might happen for Metroid Fusion as well, because of the idea we have for that. Like, streaming Metroid Fusion won't be an issue at all. It's just we intend to do a sort of kind of dual stream of that. So worst case scenario, it'll just be like both of us passing the controller, I guess, or just switching to a different game. But yeah, as it stands, we intend to stream all 4 of those games this month. So look forward to that if you're interested. So that's pretty much it for this update. Not much has changed on the second channel front. However, there might be some changes pretty soon on the real life front, I hope. But with the series of interviews and programming competency exams, with lack of a better term, that I had to do for some things I applied for. I might be getting closer to getting a new freaking job, which means more money, which means I can finally get an actual desktop computer and move on out of this house and get a new car that doesn't need repairs every other month. I'm just saying. But yeah, that has me pretty optimistic as well, and that's also why like the past like 2 weeks have just been kind of slow on the channel, because I was just devoting a lot more time to all of that. But yeah, things are looking up. Oh, and also Yamacon is coming up. Literally 1 month away from arguably the biggest convention in the Midwest. Actually, I don't even think it's arguable anymore. Like, I think it legitimately is the biggest convention in the Midwest. I might have to look into that. But yeah, Yamacon, annual anime convention that takes place in Detroit every, like, Halloween weekend or the weekend after Halloween. So yeah, looking forward to that. Especially with some of the guests they announced coming up. Like, off the top of my head, I know, like, the animation director for Yu-Gi-Oh! Is going to be a guest at the convention this year. Crap, who else? Like, I don't know, they have a list of guests on their site, so if you're curious, I guess, you can always go to their site and check it out. Yamacon is spelled Youmacon. Just search for it, you'll find it. And I highly recommend checking it out if you live in Michigan or the Midwest in general. But we get people from all over that show up there. Like, I street passed with people from like California, Florida, Arizona, just all at Yamacon. I think I even street passed with some European people there once. I mean, it's impossible for me to check now because that all happened on my old 3DS and then it died on me. But yeah, Yamacon, it's fun times, yo, and I can't wait to go there and have fun and spend an obscene amount of money. Oh boy, it's gonna be great. I've been saving up for it. I am so ready. But yeah, I'm rambling now. Look forward to spooky games all throughout October. And I will see you all next time. Goodbye.